Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apex Selenio, and in today's video I am going to be exposing the secret to the 4-rail bank system. Of course, you know that the 4-rail bank is somewhat in the department of an exhibition shot. This is not something that is highly recommended to be played in an actual gambling match or an actual tournament, but there are going to be situations, of course, where sometimes there is no way out, and if you know this type of shot and this system, it could aid you in winning that rack that you would be expected to lose. All right, of course you've seen videos with Chris Melling playing a 4-rail bank shot on Mika Immonen in the famous 8-ball match.
Come on, he's trying to make this ball 4-rail, has to go in between all of the balls. That's a chance. Wow, what a shot. Oh my gosh, I just can't.
Of course, you've seen Efren Reyes have done this 4-rail bank shot in his farewell tour exhibition match with the Germans, so you've seen it. But of course, I'm not sure if you're aware of the system that is related to this bank, so I'm going to be sharing those secrets with you today. Of course, this is not invented by me. It is by extension, or it's an extension of the +2 system for 2-rail kicking. So during my years of practicing kicking, and I enjoyed banking earlier on in my career, I developed a feel for it, and so I kind of created this system that works for me, in which I'm going to be showing you at the end several moments in my career where I executed the 4-rail bank shot. So look out for that at the end of the video.
But there is a shot that's available here. I could possibly play a 4 bank. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at playing the 4 bank here. Because here's the thing, with such an attacking shot, if I'm going to have to win this game, I'm going to have to make up my mind to go at the bank. Alright, so it looks as if I'm lining up for a 4 bank. Sitting up nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a fantastic shot by Apex Selenio. That's
to see that. So of course I'm going to be sharing those secrets with you, and so you can understand how it is that you can identify the track lines for the 4-rail bank, and so maybe you can give your opponent that shocker that he or she did not expect. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. But before you do so, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button below. Consider dropping a like. Do not forget to turn on your post notification bell to be notified whenever there's more tutorial videos, and consider sharing the content out to your pool communities out there, guys, so we can add some more power to your repertoire of skills in this lovely game we know as pocket billiards. So without further ado, let's jump right into the lesson. Alright guys, so as mentioned in the introduction, this is not a system that obviously I developed or invented. It is an extension of the +2 system for 2-rail kicking, where you're kicking on the short rail to the long rail and back to the corner. So I developed a feel for it, and so I'm going to be sharing that with you now. First thing you're going to want to know are the diamond track lines for the 4-rail bank, the natural track line that brings you 4 rails around the table back to the corner. Now, I've used the object balls here to label the diamond numbers. So the first diamond here is labeled as 3, the second diamond is labeled here as 5, the third diamond is labeled here as 7. In between 3 and 5, you can clearly see that this is 4. In between 5 and 7, you can see that that is 6. Evidently, in between 7 and 9 would be 8. All right, the short rail is half as long as the long rail, so we're using half diamond increments to make up for making the rectangle almost a perfect square. So here we go. The diamond numbers for the long rail, which more than likely you're going to be shooting from, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Obviously you're not going to be shooting a 4-rail when the cue ball is stuck in the corner, but yeah, that pocket would have been 8. So if you're playing a particular match, all right, let's say you're playing, let's get these balls out of the way first of all to do the demonstration. So let us say that you're playing a particular match and you end up with a shot where you're not feeling so comfortable with the cut, okay? Maybe it's a little bit thin, maybe you're all the way down here, or you're not feeling so comfortable about the cut because the cue ball is gonna lose speed, it's gonna get a little bit wild, maybe you're afraid of scratching. So maybe if it is that you have this particular shot in your arsenal, you could actually execute it. So here we go. First thing you need to identify is if the cue ball and the object ball to which you're going to be banking is lying on a particular track line. All right. So here I've purposely placed the 3 ball and the cue ball on the 3 to 3 track line. And so I'm going to be executing the shot simply by playing a half to a full tip above center and allow the 3 ball to go around the rail back into the corner pocket. We all know that banking is sensitive to speed, table condition, whether it's sliding, whether the cloth is old or new, whether the rails are playing fast or playing slow. My rails are soft, my cloth is old, so the system works perfectly when the cue ball and the object ball is lying directly on the track line. So here we go, let us see if we can execute this 4-rail bank. All right, so here we go, 3-3 track line, tip above center. All right, and let's see what happens here. All right, there's a tip above center, full ball hit here. Okay. Let's see if we get it there. A little bit close. All right, so let's see here. So we came about a diamond short. Or like a half a diamond short. So whenever it is that your table plays like that, you have to understand the table that you're playing on. So I tend to want to pretty much ensure, all right, if I'm in an actual game or I'm doing an actual setup, I want to make sure that not only am I on the 3-3 track line, but I'm actually on the 3-3 track line where the object ball is being aimed at the diamond, but not at the rail groove in front of the diamond. So that's key details there that I was inadvertently explaining to you there. So let's see if we can make this a little bit better. 3-3 track line, ensure that you're aiming towards the diamond and not to the rail groove in front of the diamond. So let's see if we can get this one perfect here. 4-rail bank on the 3. Let's go. And there you have it, guys. Really nice, natural 4-rail bank. It took minimal effort, hitting the cue ball, medium to hard speed, getting that ball to go around the table naturally. Let us see now if we can move up to a different track line here. Let's move on to here 4. All right, so we're on the 4 to 4 track line here. And like I said, ensure that to identify this natural track line, make sure that you're aiming at the diamond and not at the rail groove in front of the diamond. So let's get it here. 4-rail, tip above center. Okay, full ball hit. And there you have it, guys. It did take me a few attempts, obviously, to really get that ball because it had a little bit of drifting here or there, but for the most part you see how naturally the 4 ball carried itself around the table. All right, and you definitely, of course, need to put some time in on the table. It's not going to always come natural. Most of the times when you see, or you're going to see at the end of the video, you're going to see where I executed these shots. It's just really in the moment, and the system actually gave me a very good reference for me to actually execute the shot. Had I not had this system in my bag of tricks, just playing the 4-rail would have just been a feel, and I would have been depending a lot on hoping that it goes into the pocket. But that system actually gave me a very good reference to let me know that it was actually possible to execute it. So here we're going to be doing the 5-5 track line here. Alright, so just a tip above center, guys. Remember, it's not that difficult. Just take some time to put on the table. So here you go. And that was perfect. As you can see it there, the cue ball naturally went around the table. Of course, in practice, it's going to take you a couple of attempts to really get a feel for it, get an idea. You're going to miss sometimes. You're going to go in the pocket and bobble. You're going to go a little bit short, a little bit long sometimes. But the whole idea, guys, behind the system is obviously that you have now a reference to aim with. All right, so get some time on the table. I'm going to do a little bit a close one here for you. The 2 balls, so it's going to be in between the 3rd and the pocket, so that's about 2 here. I'm going to go down to diamond 2. All right, have a little bit of distance now, but it does work the same way here. All right, so here's 2, and let's see if we can execute this final example. Here we go. And here you go, guys. Perfect example of the 2-2 4-rail bank system. You can see it's a wonderful shot to play for exhibition for your friends. In an actual gambling match, it works like magic. The 4-4 or the +2 extension 4-rail bank system, if that's what you want to call it. Guys, give me a name for it in the comments below. All right, so that's pretty much it. Obviously, guys, you're not always going to be lying on a particular track line. All right, so you're going to have to do some parallel shifting. Let's do an example of that. So let's say that here I'm just naturally here. All right, let's just say I place the cue ball at a random spot here. All right, so I'm not on a track line. Clearly you can see that this 6 ball here is, let's say I'm on the 4-4 track line here, and if I shift over, I'm maybe at, say, example, 3.5 track line. So I'm not naturally on the 4-rail path, but I'm going to try to see if it is that I can actually do the 4-rail. So all you have to do is just find a natural path. All right, this looks to be 3.5 track line. All right, so I'm just going to be just aiming at the 3.5 and just using again the same natural path here. Let's see if we can execute one of this shot here. Ooh, I almost made that one, guys, just naturally just getting down and banking that ball, but obviously it didn't work out that time. But there you have it, guys. That's the 4-rail bank system that I use to execute my 4-rail bank shots. I've done this shot, as I said, several times in local matches, gambling matches, tournaments, all over the place. Here's a look at the end of some of my shots that I've played in gambling matches in the past. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and enjoying the content. Please share it out to your communities. Of course, do not forget to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell, and I will see you next time in another tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. Do take care. Bye bye.
This is. What do you call it at?
Corner. I believe it.
He called it where?
You got me. He called it into the there in the corner. Come on.
He's trying to make this ball forward. It has to go in between all of the balls. That's a chance. Wow, what a shot. Oh my gosh. I just can't. Oh my God, that might be the best shot I've ever.
Myself with a really good shot onto the 9. This is a position that you're never going to want to find yourself in as a 9-ball player or even an 8-ball player, because these pockets are tight, and I know this table very well. If you roll this ball, you've got to roll it really, really good. This ball could roll off. I know this table very well, so right now I only see this. This is tough. This is tough. This is a tough 9. Still is makeable cut, but the thinness of it and how far I am, this could really set into the pocket. But there is a shot that's available here. I could possibly play a 4-bank. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at playing the 4-bank here. Because here's the thing, with such an attacking shot, if I'm going to have to win this game, I'm going to have to make up my mind to go at the bank. Alright, so it looks as if I'm lining up for a 4-bank. Setting up nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a fantastic shot by Apex Elenio. That's
Now at this point here, I have to be stretching on this 8 ball here. I have a very thin cut. On the 8 here, and majority of players would actually go for this cut. I have a system for 4-rail bank shots. I saw an opportunity for me to pull off another great opportunity, and I did not turn it down. Would you look at this shot that I have executed here on the table? 4 rails around the table. That was a magnificent shot.